Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 3, The Drowned City. It's a classic style first-person dungeon crawler by Atlas, third in the Etrian Odyssey series. So let's go. The Ocean City Armor Road, far to the south, is said to have a ruin leading below the waves. As if tacitly admitting it, the Senatists ruling over Armor Road have invited explorers to their city. The invitation drew throngs of eager explorers who gathered to traverse the undersea maze, but none of the throngs who came to challenge that maze were strong enough to master it. The impenetrable ruins came to be known as the Yggdrasil Labryinth, and its legend spread further. You yourself are an explorer who has heard its legend and now sailed to Armor Road to investigate. Your only objective? To challenge the Labyrinth and win fame and fortune. Your hour is at hand. Join up today. Explorers Guild.
Hello, newcomers. You're starting one of the Explorers Guild in this Ocean City of Armor Road. I'm here to supervise all the explorers who find themselves in our fair burg. Here's a little something I give every new guild for signing up. And right off the bat we get our guild certificate, of course, and we also get some scripts, which I'll go over later. Now, let's get to it. First, write your guild name on the space provided on the certificate. Think hard, because that name may be known someday across the 7 seas. It all depends on you.
I've kind of gone through a first draft almost of this particular intro.
You need to fire a few folks, but it's up to you whether you want to become a member or not, too.
But I'm going to have basically the Final Fantasy IV party. So I'm going to have Cecil, the Prince. We also have color swaps. Guess I'll go for that one. Kane, who is going to be the Hoplite. I'll go over the classes in a moment. Yang, the Monk. I guess I'll go over them now. Prince is kind of your support melee character with buffs, no debuffs, and situational healing. Gladiator is your berserker. Hoplite is your physical tank. Buccaneer is your rogue that depends on having another one. Ninjas are your assassins. Monks are your, monks. Zodiacs are your elemental mages. Wildlings are your summoners. Arbalists are your rangers. And farmers are for, farming items and experience. And I'm also going to have Rydia, the Wildling.
I'm going to associate the early, just so essentially because this one has a tendency to crash at your house. It's more cloudy in my 3DS right now, and lastly, explorers actually reading your book. It's not like just with go over this game helpful with it's supposed to be some 5 programs. It's supposed to be by 2 documents and store details of the I don't really see it's supposed to be something to determine the Labryinth.
If I hit Y to go to my menu, I can go to my custom. You start with 3 skill points, and you level up with 1. So I guess I'll go over the skill trees. To start off with, the Prince has Royal Lineage, where when you buff, he gains some TP back, TP being your mana. Royal Veil, where if he's at max health, then everyone else heals. Nobility Proof, more TP when buffs wear off. Attack Order, your basic attack buff for 1 row. Guard Order, your defense buff for 1 row. Oh, that's it. And you unlock more skills by putting points into other skills. I'm going to start out with Guard Order, so I can unlock the Reinforced skill, which is a passive where buffing heals other characters. And I'm also going to take Royal Veil. So Cecil is very focused on buffing and basic healing. I've actually not used a Hoplite before, but if you've played Final Fantasy IV, you know Kain is going to use spears. Wow, he has 1,
3 active skills.
I'm going to take Spear Mastery, which actually unlocks a spear skill. Change rows to do a piercing attack. I'm not sure how much I would actually like that one. Does Switch Stab go into anything else? Doesn't. Long Stride pierces enemies best used from that. Yeah, he's going to be a front row tank, so I'm not going to bother with that. And you also have a common skill tree, which every class has. I'm just going to put points into those passives for now. He can just take physical swings while I put points into some passives. The monk can both heal and deal damage. Having a healing skill is very important at the start of the game. And he is also very focused on physical damage, specifically unarmed. So I'm going to get Kyoken, which has a chance of paralyzing an enemy and does slightly more damage. Let's see. So yeah, you learn these call skills with the summon with the wildling, and well, you can summon more animals. So the bird does piercing damage in the head, arms, and legs. So I'm actually going to go ahead. Actually, that's good. The debuff. Put a point into Wild Mastery, and I think I'm gonna go for the snake, because arm binding is really useful. Binding parts limits enemy skills. Now the Zodiac, to actually deal damage, has to learn these elemental masteries. I'm gonna try and make Tella a jack of all trades, but that might be kind of difficult. I might have to remake a Zodiac or something. Anyway, you see chop, mine, and take. That's what you really need farmers for, and I'll go over that after we finish the first floor. So we're supposed to go to the Via Senatus Seaside Parliament. You're outsiders, aren't you? Let me guess. You're trying to hear about the rumors of the Labryinth. And you best remember this. You stand in an assembly hall of the Senatus, Armor Road's government. I'm she who wields the Senatus's ability to manage explorers such as yourselves. This is where so-called explorer skills are tested to sort the true warriors from the cowards. If you want to be recognized as true Armor Road explorers, accept the mission I issue you now. And you have your main quest stuff, which is missions, which are usually just to activate bosses, as far as I can tell. But here, anyone daring to survive as an explorer here in Armor Road must first pass the Senatus's official test. You've been tasked with creating a map of basement floor 1. The long and short is that you're to draw your own map of the labyrinth's first floor. The guard there will have more details for you. Look to him before you proceed. But you must have parchment first, Ed. Here's the blank map given to explorers. Use it well. And the very beginning hallway is shown to us. So let's explore town a little. Amon's Inn. But waves lull you asleep. Welcome to Amon's Inn, boss. No one can spend the night here. And you have doctors to treat your wounds too. So is this your first time in our world? Isn't it awesome? Those clear screens, those blue skies. Yeah. Napier's Firm. The store. Professional quality provisions. What's this? Unfamiliar faces? Let me guess. Explorers lured by the sweet scent of profit? Yeah. You start talking about money, 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 money. All the weapons, armor, and tools you'll require here at the firm, the customer is God. We'll spare no expense for those who line our coffers. Though that is conditional on you participating in a transaction. No window shoppers, please. So, this being an Atlas game, weapons way more important than armor. So I want to get the appropriate weapons for my party. So Kane gets a spear. I need to unequip Yang's dagger. Oh, I didn't realize that wildlings could use spears as well. And I'm going to give Tella the wisdom book, because that raises his tech stat, or magic if you're going by Shin Megami Tensei stats. Clubs. Let's see. And for Cecil, I'm going to go with the short sword. You'll see the classes that can equip certain weapons are lit up. I'm not sure if those last two are unlockable classes or what. But yeah, let me remove that dagger and then sell. If you want to sell multiple of the same item, hit Y on it and you can sell them all at once. Accessories, however, are very important, but very expensive. I'm going to get the smart earring for Tella, which boosts his tech stat by 3, but it costs 200 and whatever. And I'm going to buy 3 Medica as a backup in case Tella runs out of TP. Alright, so let's go into the forest entrance. Explorers beware, forest entrance. Enter the Labryinth. And the dungeons are... It's technically one large maze, but it's several dungeons. A glorious journey start. Right off the bat, you can turn around and look around. You step into the unyielding forest known as the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. Though many explorers have lost their lives in its hall, it is surprisingly beautiful. The breathtaking flowers here are enough to make you feel as if you are simply out for a nature walk, but you mustn't let your guard slip for even a moment. Go forth and explore, always remembering that this forest is fundamentally a dangerous place. Something we can check. A small crevice is visible in the wall before you. Perhaps a person may be able to fit through. However, it appears to be impassable from this side. So yeah, if you click on a spot, you have all these icons you can use. I'm going to go with my personal preferred icons. So that means that there's a shortcut there that we can go through later. the first stratum, I'm gonna go through. Oh, fanged fishes. Pretty basic enemy. Do I really need to put up a guard order? Yeah, we're early enough in the game that it's worth doing. So, redfishes are weak to ice, actually. I really should have just given Tella ice, but yeah. Yeah, you basically get a sixth party member with the wildling. And I'm just going to go for basic physical attacks. They're actually weak to ice, and, well, I'll mention why you No, I'm thinking of a later enemy. They're actually weak to electricity. Anyway, you may think, wait, 76 experience, shouldn't everyone gain 76? No. Your experience is actually split up among living party members. And we've discovered new enemies and items. Enemies will, well, drop items, as you might expect from an RPG. And so certain enemies have special drops that will only proc if you kill them a certain way, like armbound or hit them with a certain element or something like that. Something I forgot to do was customize my limits. So our current limits are cross slash, indomitable, and charge tactic. I like to give charge tactic to my back row party members, indomitable to my tank, and cross slash to my damaging characters. Well, physical damage characters. Each character... Wait, There's one thing you must be aware of before you continue your adventures in Labryinth. As you have some skill at adventuring, some 3 skill points should be available to you. To spend them on skills useful in Labryinth, open the main menu with Y, select custom to allocate the skill points. Combat, healing, and protective skills will all be essential to survival. You may already be aware of this, in which case this advice is happily unnecessary. If so, then hesitate no longer to begin your adventure into this lush green forest. Crossroads. While appreciating the roar of the nearby cataract, you find a guard alone at a crossroad. I heard there'd be newcomers to the guild coming. Welcome to the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. The guard greets you cheerfully. I'm sure they told you how to send this, but your first task is to map this floor. Mine, well, is to instruct beginners such as yourselves in the cartographic arts. Upon saying this, the guard explains slowly and plainly to you how to draw a map. In this game, you'll draw your own map on the bottom screen with a stylus. This is something that Etrian Odyssey is really known for. Keep careful and accurate notes on the dungeon's layout as you explore it. Yeah, the main thing you have to keep in mind is drawing walls for this floor. I personally don't bother with it on later floors, though. Oh, I never actually used the autopilot. Yes, I do. That concludes your cartography lesson. Draw your map thus, and then show me your finished work. The guard then steps back, as if to indicate his duty has been discharged. You may do as the guard says and venture forth to complete your map, or stay and question him. So we can't actually go further east, but we can go south for some more fanged fishes. Oh, that was a mistake. I forgot to put up the guard order. Luckily, Rydia can actually do damage. Okay, yeah, skills. Do I really need to explain it? So I'm gonna heal up Cecil and Kane a little bit. Let's see. You do have to step on every possible tile, though. Ooh, a large box. It's a chest. Some nectar. Let me go ahead and paint that. And throw that. That's my... No, wait. No, that's... I forget what I use that for. This is what I use as my chest symbol. But if we go here, I've unblocked it from the other side. That is probably the most useful shortcut in the game. There are more enemies that you can run into on this floor, I swear. Yeah, I'd probably need to put a couple of TP ups on Rydia for the next couple of levels. I don't really keep in mind like specific builds for my characters. I just go with whatever seems useful. Like Tella, I'm going to get the Ice Star spell. But yeah. You do want to kind of press your face against walls to check for potential shortcuts. As you venture through the tree-choked area, you notice that you have come to a dead end. You find an old sign in front of the wall of trees written in large print. Caution, not all roads in the labyrinth lead ahead. Only explorers who are careful to examine their full surroundings will be able to continue forth. So for non-just explorers, you tip your cap to its wisdom before you return to your investigation. Yeah, dead ends. I mean, it's an RPG. Alright, another new enemy, forest frogs. These guys, as far as I remember, are actually weak to ice. I was thinking of another enemy earlier that has a unique drop to being hit with an ice spell, though. Yeah, these guys pack somewhat of a punch, so be careful about that. Alright, at this point I'm just gonna hit auto. Be careful with auto battling, though, of course. Yeah, they give a lot more experience than the fanged fishes. Alright, there's another shortcut up here. Later on, there's really no reason to return to this upper area. I'll go ahead and scribble in the lines later. Yeah, time passes, by the way. Alright, another new enemy, Deadly Durians. That's actually their name. Ooh, and because our limit gauge is filled up, we can use the cross-slash skill. It doesn't take up any turns or anything. In fact, it's the first action. Gonna use Firestar against it because it is weak to fire. Yeah, cross slash, not the most impressive damage in the world, but hey, it's a free hit. Ooh, Cecil is near dead. Yeah, see, look at that damage, 49. And I'm one battle away from a level up. Typical. Alright. Wow, Yang is completely out of TP. What's this? Yeah, you noticed probably in the pause menu that there's a chop skill in the common section. That's for gathering certain materials in certain spots. Like there was the chopping vegetation area, where you get things like branches and logs. This varies from floor to floor, and we gained a level. Level ups don't fill your HP or TP, unfortunately. Alright, so on Cecil, I want to get the attack order skill, just so he has it, and I've unlocked the elemental arm spells. Kane, honestly, I forget if he can use a spear and a shield at the same time. I'm actually just going to give you an HP up. Yang can get another point in Fist Mastery. Rydia, TP up. And Tella, Ice Mastery, so I can give him Ice Star. Let's see here. I want to put the pickaxe for gathering. And a door. This is how I usually go about floors. Just explore and mark as I go. I don't usually research floors. Walking along the path, the lush greenery and vibrant flowers surrounding you, you reach a dead end. Gentle sunlight shines through the leaves and you hear the chirping of birds. It's so peaceful here. You don't sense any monsters around. This spot seems ideal to take a rest. Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that for later. That seems possibly important. Uh-oh. Great Lynx. This is the most dangerous enemy on this floor. I'm gonna just heal, attack, Firestar. Oh, and Yang is dead. That's gonna be expensive. Yeah, he has a lot of health for the first floor. Ooh, and he does a lot of damage. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use a Medica on Rydia. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. That marker on the bottom right of the top screen indicates how close I am to a random encounter. The higher the rate gets, the closer to red the indicator is. Okay. Yeah, Yang is gonna be a bit worse off for experience for a while. Oh yeah, Eleanor movie left and right instantly. But Tel is gonna be kind of far behind in experience for a while, but it'll become negligible in the near future. So enemy drops really have no use except to sell here, and selling items makes new items available to purchase. So that's how they kind of gate you from items. So if I look at weapons, these new weapons with empty slots as well as things like strength or TP up are available, but really expensive. So I'm gonna... Speaking of expensive, if a character dies, you can get treatment, 5 yen per level, and then you can stay at the inn. I'm not sure what the rate is there. Let's look at the Butterfly Bistro for now, actually. Relax and take in the sights. Welcome. I am not recognizing you people. Are you new explorers here? Well, welcomes to you. This is the Butterfly Bistro, and I'm the owner here. Once you finish the mission that old lady gives all the newbies, I can give you work. Until then, have some drinkings and chattings with the other explorers here. Yeah, we can't gather these side quests just yet. We have to finish mapping out the first floor. So let's continue with that. Let me go ahead and... I'm not sure what all is actually required for you to map, but... Let's see. I believe that's the only path you can actually take from this room. I just map everything I can to be safe. Did I miss anything down here? No, it's all... Okay. Expect to see my mouse pointer a lot in this LP. Actually, I don't need to deal with that. Alright. It's been a long time since I actually mapped out this first floor, so... Alright, yeah, you're gonna run into a combination of just 2 deadly durians a lot. They have fairly high physical defense, so I don't know why I'm autoing. Uh-oh. Is that confusion? If that's confusion, that's bad. Okay, he's just blinded. Blind lowers your accuracy quite a bit. Let's see. Well, I honestly forget where most of the shortcuts are, so... Wait, was that it? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, this entire path. Yeah, that's my problem with this mission at the start. Uh-oh. You really don't know what you're doing and can easily miss things. I'm not going to bother calling a snake for this battle because it's just a random encounter. When we start getting to FOEs, that's where the summons are really going to come in handy. I don't need to cross-slash it because he had no health left. I do need Yang to heal Tella. As you continue through the forest, you reach a hall where colorful blossoms emit sweet scent. The peculiar flowers sway in the wind. Their sweet fragrance grows more alluring. You consider resting here to more fully enjoy the flower's scent. No. You hurry to leave the flowers in their cloying scent behind, concerned for some hidden danger. Yeah, you'll find little events like that a lot. Sometimes they'll be traps, sometimes not. So, let me... that on the wrong side. But yeah, this is, for some people, what a lot of the game is. For me, I just put icons on places of interest. But you have to be more thorough than that. I'm going to go ahead and just auto my first in turn because that's what a preemptive strike is, a free turn. Which is not often enough to just finish an encounter unless you've been grinding on the next floor. I've gotten up to the first boss, but then got frustrated with... Oh, what's this? A shortcut. Or maybe not really a shortcut, but just a secret passage to a room with a box. Treasure in Amrita. Amrita soda? Well, essentially. It's locked. Huh. I have to keep that in mind. Oh, this is where that other shortcut leads. Let me put that there. Yeah, I'm not the best at mapping in this game. Uh-oh, blindsided. That's the opposite of what I want. Okay, get a cross-slash in, guard order, attack, attack. Not worth a charge tactic, though, and Firestar. I'm not sure if it uses both character strength or just the initiate. Oh, really? Oh, this is bad. Luckily, I'm right next to a shortcut that can lead me closer to the exit. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of XP discrepancies. I could just check my... Actually, I'm not sure if you actually have to step on every tile or something weird. Yeah, escaping, it takes up one character turn. It's not like a whole party thing. Okay. You know what, I'm just gonna fight my way through this. Like, I probably should have started from the start. Uh-oh. Okay, that critical finished him off. Okay, come on. Yes, got him. Yeah, if you like tension in your RPGs, Atlas is the right company. Alright, Kane, I'm going to put... Actually, he can use shield, so I'm gonna take that. Line guard. Lower damage for one row, especially if you are in that row. Oh, that's good. Tella, you get Ice Star. And Rydia, I'm actually going to... What do I want to do with you? That just makes it more expensive, but it doesn't do enough damage. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna put another point into... Well, actually... Oh, Beast Soul, that's what I want. That makes it worth summoning, because it's more than 4 damage per turn. Okay, back to Amon's Inn. Treatment. Stay. Morning. Napier's Firm. Yeah, your first few trips into the dungeon, you're gonna lose a lot of money. I actually don't like carrying something this valuable around in the early game, so I'm just gonna trade it for some equipment, basically. Specifically, I want to get a buckler. Oh, you don't even have a... Oh, short spear. So I thought that said short sword. I'm gonna get a cane, a buckler. And head back into the forest. So now that shield is actually really good for him because I put that point into well, shield proficiency. Plus I can get over to that side of the labyrinth pretty easily now. Well, relatively. If I can get to the point where I'm like one turning Great Lynxes, I'll have over leveled, but I will be very comfortable. Still not gonna cast Great Snake in random encounters because, well, Call Snake, because I don't have enough TP for that to be worth it. Okay, Guard Order makes me comfortable with just attacking with Cecil, so I'm gonna have Kane take a physical swing as well, and Yang heal it. Oh, God, everyone kills Tella. Cecil and Yang are close enough to the next level that I kind of want to just keep going until they level up. Yeah, if you thought that Atlas was losing their touch with Shin Megami Tensei 4's difficulty, or as most people would say, lack thereof, aside from the Minotaur, play this game in Etrian Odyssey 4. I actually haven't played 4 myself, but I can only presume that it's even more difficult. You might be thinking, wow, healing really is not worth having at all. Just hang in there. It gets pretty good. Plus, it saves you from using Medica, which are a precious 20 EN. Ooh, Frog Cheek. Got a box here. Ooh, another Medica. Let's paint that tile. I don't think that painting the treasure box tiles means anything. Well, does anything in terms of making the guard go away, but I still like to have this particular floor mapped out completely. Well, as far as I can progress in it. Because there is a second area to it. As you slowly grow accustomed to navigating the forest, you find small footprints at a dead end. The footprints lead east, where you can hear something like an animal's cry beyond the bushes. No. That's terrifying at this point. That is not something you should do yet. I'm gonna put that down because that's an event. With that being done, I think we're, well, done with this floor. Oh, now I have this path to go down. And blindsided. Bite is ready to take less damage than Tella. I need to get some actual armor. I said that armor was less important, not important at all. Let's see, heal, cane, primal drums. Alright. Auto battling will be a much worse idea once you actually start getting skills. Okay, Cecil and Yang leveled up. I'm gonna just finish mapping this. Oh, there's an event on that tile. Uh-oh. 2 of these guys. That's bad. You know what, I'm actually gonna go ahead and cast Call Snake. Okay, I'm really glad I cast that. Yeah, time even passes in battle in this game. I don't think that he has any arm skills, actually. So that would probably be a better bind for him. Okay. Plus, once I start having to grind, I can actually show off the farm house, which are actually a really interesting class. Because I know that's important to do. I think it's that tile that opens up into the next hallway. 3-fanged fishes. Yeah, I'm just gonna physical attack. Because these guys are kind of the base mooks of the game. I mean, at least Labryinths have high physical defense. Oh, no. Another door. With some treasure behind it. 100 yen. And a Medica 2, which I'm probably also gonna sell. I don't know what it is. I just don't like carrying around later game items. So I just take it as some money. No, that had nothing to do with the fact that I went through. That was just a random encounter. But I forgot there was a shortcut there. That's nice. And that is right next to the exit. Huh. Perfect. Head to the inn, treatment, say. Okay, that was actually only a 25 EN for a. So let's go to the firm and sell some junk. Ooh, the tent. That's a really important item to have available. Intellect book. I think that's just a higher level. Oh, nectarite. When did I get that? I'm gonna hang on to it. Intellect book, I think, is just an upgrade to the wisdom book. Physical upgrade, but it has some empty slots that I can throw more tech points into, which I might at some point. But I'm actually gonna go for some armor, particularly for Tella, who keeps dying. Straw has 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna get him that, and then I want this point of vitality and extra defense on Kane, and that's all we can do for now. Let's see if the guard will accept this map.
Outstanding. You've done a simply wonderful job here.
Whoa, I'm already done? Huh. But yeah, after finishing missions, you go back to the Senatus and you get a reward, usually in the form of a scroll or a hammer. I think this is how you get the hammer, actually. But first, let's report our discoveries in the Monster Codex. See our enemies, and we've gotten every single possible drop. And items. These are just going to be drops. And there's some flavored text. But that's not important. Let's report our results in Prelude to the Forest. Complete! What has reached me of your success in completing the map? You've proven your mettle as explorers, young enough to challenge the Labryinth. I'll authorize the sales of items at Napier's farm, where you may find this. A seaworthy vessel, huh? Yeah, that's another addition to Etrian Odyssey 3. There's a second area, the sea. And we also get 500 EN and a ton of experience. So if you really want to just overlevel one character, in fact, I probably should have just made a farm. I should have made a farmer and put him in so I could level him up easily. But oh well. Let's go spend those skill points. For Cecil, I'm going to take another point in Reinforce and another point and a single point in Royal Lineage. Just so I have it. I want to get Line Guard on Kane. Yang, I need another point in Fist Mastery, and let's see, ascetic deeds, HP. I need ascetic reward and blood return. I'm gonna go for that because that's happening more often. And put another point to Beast Soul for Rydia, and Tella gained no levels. Alright, but now that I have money, I'm gonna go back to Napier's firm. Ah, I see you successfully completed the Senator's order. I received a notification. You see, there's one item that may only be sold to explorers authorized by the Senatus. It's called an Ariadne thread. When you're lost or wounded, you have to be teleported back to Armor Road. You should always have one with you in the Labryinth from this point on. Start it all you want, though. I'm not giving them out for free. There's no percentage in that. Yeah, this is your teleport item. And I like to have 2 on me, actually, just in case I forget. But, I'm gonna get strap shoes for Cecil, and a buckler. And I actually want the strength for Akihiko. That's my main save. Yang. So I'm gonna go for Shiro's sandals, as well as a. Why is that 2 instead? As well as a straw hat. And I'm going to get the. Why is that 2 more? Straw hat on Rydia. Soon I won't be buying as much equipment, I swear. Let's look at the port. Your point of embarkation. Members of Darania, this is Inver, Amaro's largest trade port, or what's left of it. When the calamity struck a century ago, the topography changed and commerce ended. Since then, many have worked to reopen trade routes, but nobody can get ships out past these currents. That's why the senators and I are asking explorers to set sail and create new sea charts. The rewards are handsome indeed. If you can chart a course from here to the north, it'll be worth it. I've even gotten them to lend you a ship, exclusively for Dorania's use. Got a name in mind? Even though this doesn't make sense thematically with this team, I forget what Sid named the ship in. You know what? The Red Wing. You're not the first guild we've given a ship to, but the Smurfs seem to care about the fishing money. You're different, though. We'll be counting on you to restore armor roads and name as the Ocean City. So yeah, you can set sail. Oh yes, you'll need to load food on your ship. Your provisions determine how far you can range. This is very tasty, but it'll keep you going. Use it to learn the ropes of charting the sea. And we get biscuits. Also, it's a little threadbare, but you should take this flag as well. It's a good luck token, commonly hoisted by fishermen praying for a big catch. Your objective is to fill in the sea map. Voyages get pretty costly, so I propose a deal. When you notice fish during your voyage, catch them and bring them back. Then I'll bring in a bit of income. Just make sure you keep your eyes on the real prize, and we get the fishing flag. It costs 10 to go out, though. So let's go to the Butterfly Bistro because side quests are available. Hello, Steve. You're the Dorania Guild, yes? I've heard from the senators. Here at the Butterfly Bistro, you can talk to people and take on side jobs called requests. There are all kinds of different jobs, from monster hunts to item collecting. If you accept a request and come back to the mission, report back to me. If you do, I'll then give you the reward that the client gives me when they put it up. Doing these requests might make you some easy cash. I'll keep getting more and more requests as time goes on, so come back here lots, okay? That's pretty much it. Did you want to be taking on one of the requests right away? And you can accept quests. Butterfly Bistro's new menu, which will get us 3 tents, and the Fisherman's Rest for 100 yen. I'm going to take this because, well, we found a good resting point, didn't we? Oh, you are accepting this request. Yes, it is easy, so it is perfect for you. The client is Bill, an apprentice fisherman who is
choose how you distribute experience at the end of the battle. First class is worth putting in gold over and over and over. So you see, putting up the guard two are completely non-threatening once you gain a couple of levels and get some actual armor going. Tunnels near level dark. As you proceed through the forest, you find a dead end with some sharp stone. Alright, I think you can only take on one quest at a time, so I didn't take the other one as well. The worst thing about that deadly Dorian is that it's gonna take up hits that could have gone to the frog, but it's not a big deal now that I've got armor. That's the reason we would die nearest the wall. Alright, Telefine is level 4. So I can give him... yeah, I want to give him full mastery now I think about it, because all the new tough enemies need some electricity coming up. Not soon, but I'd rather have it now. Well, let's explore this tower. You guys are good to here. I'm just gonna control everyone's attacks and then on before this frog. Don't worry about saving when they charge up pretty fast. As for 41 gargoyles and trees off the cancel the path. Major reports the census group. Major what I'm telling you on half here. I'm on your condition that went through this. Guard has a small metallic hand from the bag hanging from his waist and opposite you. There's a virgin here. Because you want to Mrs. Contract disclosed towards the emerald. If you seriously intend to explore well, you should consider doing the same. Confidence is made of giving you not one, but 3 heavy hammers which you with stakes on. You get an attack hammer, guard hammer, and flash hammer. The forge out here is forever to possess hammers. You may forge to control the inlet, excellent, hammer out, enter a rocket tool, enhance it. You get a chance for your hammers to have your swarm to try the process out. The guard is given a skill. Comes out of the top and moves out the way. Proceed. Okay, so return to town and explore out the games. I don't find the hammers to be too super important yet, not until you start, like, grinding on the super enemies on the next floor. That I really don't need to bother naming because this is Etrian Odyssey. I mean, Ios stays on that one.
I'm actually gonna call us. No, I want to call up a snake to attack the one on the left, because everyone's gonna be attacking the one in the middle. And then everyone can attack the durian while the anaconda works on the forest frog. And tries to bind it in the darkness. The darkness, Jackie. Alright, now I'm just gonna auto attack. Yeah, blind isn't too big of a deal once you've gained a couple of levels above the enemy and your party is actually dealing decent damage. What? Wait, the stairs are right here? I thought that was lower. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this. I'm not gonna keep exploring because delving down a floor is a big jump in this game. Okay, guard order, line guard, Kyoken. I'm just gonna attack and Firestar. I don't think he has any elemental weaknesses. I could be wrong. Is there a purpose to this room? I don't remember mapping it out. but it seems to be completely pointless. So. Ooh, nice critical. Can I kill it? Yeah! No losses. That's a weird room. Usually there's some point to rooms in this game. Oh well. The rest of this episode, after exploring this area down here, which really isn't much, is going to be going over essentially the concept of farmers and creating a farming team, which is a real pain at first because you have to, you know, create a bunch of farmers and grind them like one by one, replacing one random party member with one. But then you start feeling the long-term benefits, like having all the money you could want. Yeah, Tella is getting low in health, so I'll go ahead and heal him, but I'm not super worried for him like I would be 10 minutes ago. So yeah, the thing about these games is once you kind of overcome the first floor, you kind of get a feel for what you have to do to succeed. So the first floor is typically the hardest before the post-game. Well, the mid-game. If we go up here, there's another chopping spot, which is why I said I'm not going to bother chopping up there. There's also a shortcut here that I need to activate. Oh, no. This is where I activate it from. Huh. Didn't realize that. But yeah, you can start to see there are a fair number of shortcuts. And this is just the first floor, and there are 3. I think I'm actually... No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 shortcuts on the first floor. Granted, this is a pretty big first floor, but it doesn't take a whole lot of time to progress through it. The shortcuts are really nice once these enemies stop giving you a decent amount of experience, which is actually about now. I expected this to be a lot harder because, well, I'm used to... I remember my first attempt through the early game being really annoying. Early game being up to the first boss. Story boss, that is. The intended first boss is a total pushover if you know what you're doing. What was I saying? Oh, anyway, let's go to... Well, actually, first let's go to Napier's firm. Ah, it's you. What's the matter? What? You obtained a hammer and forged to forge weapons? Well then, allow me to explain the process. You may use these hammers to temper weapons. Not for free, of course. Perish the thought. A nominal fee applies which varies by weapon. Secondary materials will also be required, but if I've purchased them already, that will suffice. Let's table any questions for the moment and demonstrate. When you select Forge from the menu, you can use hammers to add effects to a chosen weapon. If you use this intelligently, it will be a powerful advantage in battle. So yeah, let's say I wanted to forge... Actually, I'm hoping I can buy that, book. Let me sell this nectar. Because there was the intelligent book or whatever. No, I can't. Like, that has empty slots, so I could put, if we look into here. Oh, I have the... Flash Hammer, which adds blind, guard, which adds vitality, and attack, which adds to its offensive ability. So I can add stats to it. So let me go over the... Well, no, I do want to make a farmer first, actually. So let's create a farmer. I don't like to name them since they're not major party members, so I just call them Farm 1, Farm 2, etc. Let's go with her to start with. And let me just put her in the party, because I need her to get a ton of experience, and turn in the Fisherman's Rest quest. Because quests give experience. Go figure. yen and only 100 experience? Huh. Well, still. And let's go over the skill tree for the farmer. You have Earth's Bounty to start with, which increases XP gain for the whole party. Camp Mastery, which increases health and TP recovered when camping, and revives and cures certain status ailments. Lullaby, which is not very useful. Harvestry, which gives you 1 chop, mine, and take point, which is the real reason. Keen Eye, and there's also to market if you take Keen Eye, which is basically a free Eridane thread. So essentially, I want to put that, and then dump points into Harvestry. And that's what you want to do with. You want to dump points into Harvestry on most of your farmers. So I'm gonna I'll show off how gathering works and all that. Actually leave. Do I have any upgrades in here? Oh, the Copus increases TP and has an open slot. Heck yes. I want to sell this short sword because it's not useful to me anymore. Can I buy the pitchfork? No. It's not important to equip your farmers unless you're starting to take farm runs to the lower floors. But chop is our only actual harvest point. I usually just spam escape. Unless I'm at the point where I can auto and win in one turn. Which comes at a numerically low level. I'm just going to auto this one. You usually want to grind like with maybe 4 party members counting the farmer. But yeah, go here, hit chop, and I find an item, and then I leave. Simple as that. You regain your harvests every in-game day, and that's really all there is to it. I don't like wasting skill points on the harvesting skills on my main characters. So I just create a bunch of farmers to do that. So next time on Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 3, I'll probably have done a couple more farming runs just to earn some more money and upgrade my equipment a little. And we'll go down into floor 2 of the Labryinth. Let's go ahead and sell things off. New items are available. What? The main gotch. Yeah, if you get some things will require multiple items, so you can cap out on one item and it'll tell you what else you need. That's something you get on the next floor, I think. And I can show off forging. Do I recall correctly that you are the novices of Durania? I hear you entered the Labyrinth. Should you obtain any workable materials on your journey, my firm will be happy to buy them from you. As you sell me new materials, we'll stock more merchandise derived from it. And I'm sure you could use the coin we pay in return. Everyone benefits. Yeah, I can go into Forge, Copus, I can increase the attack power on it. It requires that I've sold 1 sharp tooth to the firm. But, yeah. Also, no, you can't cheat by using this for free healing. Radio didn't recover her TP. So, I will see you guys on the next episode of Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 3, The Drowned City.